Welcome in, everyone. Uh, it's Monday and it's spooky season. Welcome to Spooktember, aka Subtember here on Twitch. So if you've been itching to gift some subs or get yourself a sub, now's the time to do it. It's a little bit off. But anyway, we start with Darkest Dungeon 2, which starts the same way. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. You are not expected to succeed on your first expedition. Heroes will die, failure will abound, and the world will seek to smother you in flame. Take heart, do not relent, press forward through the encroaching gloom and face your fears. Redemption at last can be found deep within the icy depths of the Darkest Dungeon. Here we are. This is Darkest Dungeon 2, the sequel to Darkest Dungeon. If you have not seen the original and me struggle through it, you had all weekend, but it is on my YouTube channel in its own little playlist. You are welcome to check it out there. This one, well, this one's going to be another struggle bus. So here we begin. What is interesting here is that you can do normal Darkest Dungeon, or you can hit the mods button and switch over to the backside of the mountain for modded Darkest Dungeon. They decided to split those two things. So even if you have a modded version, you can still play the OG, or I should say the vanilla side if you would like. But we are gonna do vanilla side. So what's the story with this one? The last one had the narrator and his family were responsible for a lot of stupid stuff and called for help. Here, there's a mountain. You know what? I'm not entirely certain. So the first one, you did kind of live up on, like, a high area, a cliff by the sea. In the first one, the narrator was also the groundskeeper of the game, if that wasn't clear by the end. He was the previous lord of the hamlet. And you, his descendant, his only living relative who did not live with him, you're a nephew or a niece or something, he sends you a letter to say, descendant of mine, grandkid, niece, nephew, whatever, come to the hamlet, come and save us. And you do. But to what end? Because you are up against an eldritch horror that spawns a cult, influences the land around you, and as much as you clear it out, shitty things happen. Let us find out what happens this time around. Well, that doesn't bode well, now does it?
Ruin has found you at last. My protege. My friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the Darkest Dungeon.
Here we are once again. I guess we are escaping the felled hamlet.
Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
I hereby acknowledge and accept the fullness and severity of my mistakes. Rius Captius? Interesting. And here we are at the beginning of the game. The stagecoach. So, the stagecoach is our carriage, coffin, and confessional. We press up in order for the stagecoach to go forward, or W. To halt, or down to halt it, which is S. The stagecoach will steer automatically, but you can fine-tune it with A and D. It does have its own menu, so if we press Z, we can bring up the stagecoach view. This shows what items are currently installed in the stagecoach, as well as what its current armor and wheel points are at. So, wheels 4, armor 2 here in this example. Stagecoach items can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is present at each inn. The Wainwright can also repair shields and wheels for a fee. So we must maketh some money. So if we hit Z... No, it doesn't let us, because we're in the prologue. So forward we go.
I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world, and I trembled at its terrible reverberations. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Here we are at the crossroads. So this is where we get to pick our party. 4 heroes will join together on this expedition. Your salvation rides with them. Drag or double-click hero portraits to assemble your party of 4 heroes. The hero in the rightmost position of the roster will be the first in the line of combat. So we only have 4 heroes to pick from, it looks like. We have the Baristan the Wanderer, Dismas the one, Baramis the Man-at-Arms path, Dismith the Highwayman path, Audrey the Grave Robber path, and Paracelsus the Plague Doctor path. These show us where it's best for them to stand, and also where they like to target. It tells us a little bit about us. So we have Baristan, who likes to stand in the second to front position, but is not too terrible to have in the very front or third back, and he targets the first 2 with some limited amount of second 2. So a resolute defender tempered by the merciless blows of innumerable assaults. Front rank, guard, durable, and riposte. Let's see what his character sheet looks like. See what else we can glean here. So he has the quirk Photomaniac. If flame is greater than 75, rounds start something 20%. He's also an occultomaniac, enthralled with hidden cults and their trappings. Well, that's not good. He's got no trinkets equipped. There is DLC over here involved. He currently has Crush, self-heal 10% when target skulls, alt to show upgraded skill. So if you upgrade it, this is what its upgrade goes to, but it's unupgraded currently. Rampart, self forward 1, target knockback 1. I'm going to assume that the squirrely bit is dazed. So, defender, self shield 2, target shield 2. I'm assuming you can target a party member with that one. Yeah, it looks like you can target a party member with that one. Bolster is a buff. Target stress plus 5 if Target stress is 5 plus, minus 1 stress. Self stress 5 plus, minus 1 stress and armor. Hold the line. Self armor forward 3. Trap? Not entirely certain what all the things. We have no relationships, we have no conditions or memories. We do not know his story. That's what we know about him. Alright. Dumas. Prefers the middle two, but can do back or slightly front. He likes to target the second, but he can really hit anybody. Any rank, high damage, versatile, riposte. Alright. What does he got? Resilient. If hit points are less than 50%, round start minus 1 stress, 25% from minus 1 stress, plus 15% resolute chance. Cadaver feeling. Pair me not with the husk of the departed, or I shall crumble myself. Combat start versus cadaver, plus 1 stress, 50%. That's not great. He has Wicked Slice, which is 15% crit, execution 1. I don't know what execution means. Interesting. Pistol shot. Target dazed when target skull or something. The narrator sound muffled, hard to understand what he's saying. You're clear though? I have token glossary. Well, let's problem is that the higher I put his VO up, the more I get destroyed. Like, you guys you guys don't get destroyed, I do. Well, let's hope that takes. Yeah, let's hope that helps. Okay, token glossary. Here we go. This definitely is what we need. So, yellow or gold-ish are buffs. Blues are debuffs. Purples are stealth, and there's really only one purple. Uniques are orange. These cyans are special. This one seems to be a cyan debuff. Interesting. And then there's other, which seems to be stress, horror, and death armor. Okay, so block plus, crit, dodge, greater dodge, guarded. Okay, so that's what the human in the guarded. Riposte, this is the same as last game. Speed is different, strength is different, stress is the same. Horror is not the same, but that's fine. And death armor protects against death blow. So you can't kill something unless their death armor is gone. Blind. Okay, this was dazed. Next action will be delayed to the end of the round. Converts to stunned when stacked. Good to know. Immobilized, cannot be moved. So that's what the trap is. Chosen target. Takes plus 30% damage from Bullseye Beret's attack. Barrett's attack. Stunned, lose next action. Taunt. Forced to attack this target if able. Vulnerable. Takes more damage. Weak. Takes next attack deals less damage. Consecration fortitude. Okay, consecration fortitude with a symbol does other things. This grants strength. Okay, so those are special buffs. Triggers additional skill effects when targeted. So the way that this game differs from last game is that you can combo things to make cool things happen. Controlled burn inflicts fire on enemies. Controlled burn plus. Winded. And then there's stealth, which cannot be directly targeted. Barnacles are bad. Benediction. Conviction. Corpulent. Don't leave me. Pain. Pain plus. Fodder. order. Newborn mutilation, yikes. Repair. Unchecked power, toxic, and worship. Okay, so that kind of gives us an overview of that. That's nice. All right. So he has when target dazed when target skull. Do we know what skull means? What does skull mean? Combo. Target dazed when target is comboed. Okay. I have to learn all these things. It's gonna be a struggle. We'll see how it works out. May take a bit of balancing. Yeah, no, you guys let me know if the levels need to change. I will adjust. Sell for post, ×2, forward 1. Target combo, remove stealth and something else. Remove blinded. Okay. So now we have Audrey, the grave robber, agile, graceful, and singularly surreptitious. She likes the middle two as well. Targets basically the same as Dumas. Any rank, stealth, dodge, high crit. So she's definitely a high crit girl. Tactical thinker. Crit +5 round start, 15% chance of good things. She tends to hum a lot. She could get us killed if we're trying to stealth. Alright. Pick to the face. Ignores armor. 50% crit when target combo. Ignores allies being shielded. Ignores whatever the whoosh whoosh is when self-stealthed. 50% crit when target combo. 50% crit when target's comboed, but target is poisoned for 3 turns. And then she does have a heal. A heal self. If HP is below 33%, heal 33%, and get a whole bunch of stuff going on. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the Plague Doctor. What is a physician if not a student of decay? Back rank, blight, blinds, healer. Yeah, he likes the back row, preferably this 3rd slot. That's like a coveted position right now. He is 30% poison resist piercing when target combos. Target is poisoned for 4 for 3 turns. Blinding gas, crit 5%, cooldown 1. Target combo 25% blinded. Incision, 30% bleed, resistance piercing when target combos, bleed for 3 turns. Battlefield medicine, if 50% is below 50%. If HP is below 50%, heal 20%, remove bleed, poison, or fire. That one's straightforward. An ounce of prevention, target plus 15% of fire, bleed, poison resist, and 15% disease resist. Interesting. So he is kind of our main healer who does some poison damage. Alright. I'm actually going to do something really strange.
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
So, the reason I'm doing it this order, putting Dumas in the front, no less, is that this guy, his opening move is going to be hold the line. And he is going to put shields up and go forward and be unmovable. So he is in the front and nobody's going to be able to move him, at least for a little bit. That's the reason why I took some time to read through everybody, because we're going to die. We're going to die a lot. This is going to be hard. It's going to suck. But, like, yeah. This is going to be wild, guys. Absolutely wild. So, wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. But I can rename heroes, just FYI. So if any of you want one of these positions, there is channel points option. Let's go. Let us embark. To the valley.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
So, how is the narrator's voice now? Is he good? Can you hear him more clearly? Let me know, chat. Let me know. We got 2 wheels and 2 armor on our carriage called the Last Hope. Currently, it can be renamed, and we have absolutely nothing equipped. So here we are.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Round 1. Audrey is up first. Let's see here. What do we know about these guys? Not much. Okay. Let's just get you. Pick to the face. Dumas. Death blow. That thing's down. Good job, guys. No, I think we just need to get to Gettin. He's gonna hurt Dumas, which stresses her out. If he had gone earlier in the turn, it would have been nicer, but that's okay. Execution time.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
So now we get all kinds of stuff. So roster arrangement. To rearrange your party while driving, we can drag their portraits around. Party order determines what position each hero is in when the battle starts. The furthest hero to the right begins at the front line of combat. Combat is turn-based and proceeds until one side is defeated. Once in battle, there is no retreat. I mean, there is an echo effect on him, Trav. There is an echo effect on him. There's not much I can do to remove the echo effect. I can just make him louder. Each hero or enemy rolls initiative at the beginning of the round, and this is modified by their speed. The turn order is shown by the portraits on the top right screen. Only a partial turn order is shown. You can plan ahead a little, but not completely. On a hero's turn, you may first use a combat item, assuming they have any. This is a free action. Then you may use a hero skill normally. Either way, click on the item or skill in the displayed skill bar. You may also use number keys 1 through 7, coordinating to the skill slots. Skills can only be used if the hero is in the correct launch rank. They can also only be used against valid enemies in the correct target rank. To see what ranks and skills can target, you can look at the tooltips, and the circular pips will tell you the information. A solid pip means the skill is valid in the rank. An empty pip means it is not. Some skills can target multiple enemies at a time, which is shown by pips joined together. These are area of effect skills. In addition to doing damage, skills can cause a variety of effects. Most of these effects are shown by tokens. To see what each token means, you can mouse over it. And then there's a token glossary to show you all the things. Some attacks inflict a dot damage over time. Bleed, blight, and burn are all dots. Dots can cause damage at the beginning of a combatant's turn until they expire or are cured. Many combat skills or combat items can cure dots. Now we know all the things about that. We have a Candle of Hope, as well as a Minor Gilded Mind, which is a vague trinket. It gives plus 15% resistance against stress and death, and and a plus 7% resistance against, I'm assuming, death, and then plus 10% or minus 10% resistance to whatever that symbol is. We will take all the items.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
There is indeed. Your stagecoach is limited in how many items it can carry. Your shared inventory is split between all item types. Some items stack well, while as others take an entire slot. Use the inventory tab filters to easily see each item type. Some stagecoach items increase stacking limits. Trinkets, combat items, inn items, and stagecoach items will all help you in your quest. You will find relics, baubles, and mastery, which can be used to purchase supplies from vendors or upgrade your hero's skill. Yes. He is the same voice actor. It's not that he changed his voice, Trav, it's that he was added an echo effect to his voice. You have to remember that in the first game, you are a descendant of the narrator. You don't find that out till later, but you are actually his descendant. So sounding the same isn't that weird. You're both from the same family. Now, I guess we are an apprentice of the original game dude. The one we were playing from the first game, that descendant, we are now his apprentice of some sort. Fleeing the hamlet that has failed in its attempt to fight back the Eldritch Horror. It has fallen. So we are fleeing, attempting to get out, and deal with whatever has happened. That seems to be the story. So the fact that they sound exactly the same, I don't know what to tell you. Each hero may equip 2 trinkets at a time. Trinkets confer bonuses or special abilities and can drastically improve a hero. Trinkets may be removed or swapped when outside of combat. All you have to do is open the inventory and select a trinket, filter to see only trinkets, then drag them into the slots. Alternatively, double click. Alright. So, here we are. Here is the inventory. We can shift click to discard something. We have 40 relics and a Candle of Hope. Okay. Resistance to stress? Probably should go to Barristan. Stress and death blow resist. Debuff. Debuff. Just means he will get debuffed more often. Why not? So his death blow resist has gone up. His stress resistance has gone up. And unfortunately his debuff resistance has gone down. He's gonna catch all the debuffs. Hey, Duskblights! Welcome in! As you can see, we're playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Hello, Nashi! Unfortunately, no Sunhaven. We have finished with Sunhaven. We are on to Darkest Dungeon 2. Welcome in, you guys, though. Alright, time to move on. Bah! The Desperate Few. Winter Fairy, welcome in. It is spooky season as of yesterday, and I didn't stream yesterday because I don't stream on the weekends, but yes. This is Darkest Dungeon 2. I played Darkest Dungeon 1 for last spooky season, and now we're on to 2 for this spooky season. I promised to do it this year, so here we are. This is the very beginning of the game. You're getting in at the beginning, Nashi. So, here we are. Encounters. During encounters such as this one, you must pick one of the choices by holding on one of your heroes. The results will be previewed at the bottom of the screen. Affinity changes. Heroes often have vastly different opinions on how a given encounter should be resolved. When you choose a hero's response, any heroes that agree with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity increased, a gold glow. Any heroes who have disagreed strongly with the acting hero will have a mutual affinity decreased, blue glow. Assistance encounters bring the heroes face to face with downtrodden local populace. These forlorn creatures are in need of help and often have valuable supplies to offer the heroes in return. Helping the locals is the best way to restore the flame. Do not let the flame expire. The stage torch carries the flame. That's the flame of hope, by the way. Which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive. By helping local populace in assistance encounters, you can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for the party. Hold Alt to see the flame level and effects. I shall miss the little luxuries of camp. Folks are counting on us now. These guys don't have anything to say. So, currently our bright light has a plus 6% death blow resistance, and enemies round start 10% blindness. So that's what it is. So Barristan, if we go with Barristan, he gives us plus 100 flame and a ring, which I think is just a trinket. And if we go with Dismas, we get plus 100% or plus 100 flame and some amount of supplies. Trinket or supplies, I believe, is the options here. We already have a trinket on Barristan. Winter Fairy says supplies. Alright, I'll go with supplies. Sure. So we hold down, and this got the gold glow of friendship.
Hope springs in the unlikeliest places.
So we get another Candle of Hope. Yay. We get medicinal herbs, which can help remove dots. And we get anti-venom, which helps remove specifically poison, but also heals 5. Yeah, we will take all of that. Thank you very much, guys. And here we go. The leaves are just fun to destroy.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
And another encounter.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
So we all get armor. Next action will be delayed by the end of the round. Audrey has been not Audrey, but Audrey's going first, but our Plague Doctor has been dazed. And this guy has death blow protection. That's no fun. What do we want now? Hero sheet. Yeah, we've read through the hero sheets. Relationships tab. So this is where like relationships come in, which we will dig into later. Lots of affinity pips means the heroes are friendly. Few pips means unfriendly. This determines the chance of relationships forming at the next inn. Quirks are positive or negative personality traits. Quirks with a diamond next to them are rare. Negative quirks can be treated or removed at the field hospital. Positive quirks can be reinforced or locked into places there as well. For a fee, of course. Too late, Duskflights. I know that you are an old hand at this, at least watching this game, if not playing it, but I am just me. We're doing it for the first time. It's going to be Struggle Bus City. I will equip them after this combat. It should be fine. We'll get all banged up and it'll be fine. Yep, we know about that. Equipping skills. You have a set number of skills. If the hero only has 5 skills available, you must visit Shrines of Reflection to unlock more skills. But once you have them all, you have to pick which ones you have. We got conditions. Conditions are usually long-term buffs or buffs that result from in-item use. And then combat items, which are free actions to use so long as you equip them. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we? You're probably terrible. We know all about you guys. You're gonna be the worst. So, you know what? I think we'll just start you off with some poison. As for you, let's try to, at the very least, daze you. Yeah, get dazed, you jerk. Ew! Yeah, you're not going anytime soon. Definitely gonna get you for some massive damage, because you're gonna be a problem. Yeah. Hi. Can hold Alt while mousing over heroes or enemies to see what they're all about. Now, that's cool. So, what are you all about? She has a pole.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
That's what we know. Alright, he's just the biggest problem, so we're just gonna try and get him... Get... kabonked. That's fine. You can take more poison. You're just the biggest problem, so...
Stumbling and stupefied.
Ow. Not good. I appreciate you, Dustflights, I really do. Let's get her better. That should do very well. We would like you to go forward a little bit. That would be great. Definitely get wrecked, you jerk. Yay for dodge. Ow. But get wrecked, you jerk. Alright. Some enemies have death blow protection in the form of death armor. When an enemy with death armor is reduced to 0, the monster does not die, but is first the death armor is consumed. Each further damaging blow will consume 1 more death armor, and when none of it remains, the next damage will slay the enemy. Skills and items with the execution property can bypass some of that entirely. Combo tokens are special compared to other tokens. Many hero and enemy skills have special effects that only happen if the target has a combo token on them. In all cases, combo is bad for its recipients. Having it means that the actor is vulnerable in some way and to some very damaging and disruptive enemy skills. Combo tokens are best used as 1-2 punches. Use one hero to place a combo token, then another hero to take advantage of it. He's been wombo comboed, so... Sure, we will take advantage. Goodbye. Get wrecked. You take that. Take that as well. Ah, he can't reach her. No, we're just gonna hook whack. It's gonna be fine. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ooh, less stress for her. Yay. Get wrecked. We learn about crits. Yay, crits.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Alright, more anti-venom, more candles. We will take all.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Alright, something we did not do is give anybody any of this. Interesting. There we go. There we go. And you don't get any. Haha. Here we are at the inn.
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
The resolute companions reach the torch and crown. 2 candles gained for reaching the inn. So we have 3 candles out of 4 and 40 relics to spend. You found your fortitude at last. Collect what hope you can and end your expedition here. Prologue complete. So now we can see what's going on, and we can also see relationships. So we're neutral with everybody, but slightly higher with Dismas. And he will be pretty much the same. Slightly higher with Baristan. Nobody else, everybody else will be just the same neutral. So there we are. We have, of course, the travelogue and end expedition. So that's just the travelogue and end expedition. But you can usually do more at ends than this. But this is your break between sections. So here we go. Prologue
Every
complete.
league, a lesson.
We completed 2 valleys, so we got 2 candles. We found 3 more. None of the other things on this list have been done, but this was the prologue, so we will collect our hope and proceed.
Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
Indeed, like the campfires in Darkest Dungeon 1. Which, as anyone last year would know, I've already beat. So, exclamation mark YouTube to go find the playlist. But here we are. Onward we go. The Altar of Hope. The prologue quest is complete. For this first venture through the valley, there's nothing left to do. When the journey ends, you are awarded Candles of Hope, based on how well you did. Candles are used to unlock and upgrade heroes, items, and more at the Altar of Hope. Even when an expedition is surely lost, it's worth pressing on to get more candles. Those candles can make the next journey easier. At any point, you can end the expedition and collect your Candles of Hope. During normal expeditions, making it to the next inn is usually worth the effort because it will award significant additional candles. It is a good bot. Thank you. Nightbot has learned much and has learned how to be good. It took a while. Poor Nightbot. So, each expedition earns Candles of Hope. The altar is where you spend those candles to unlock new classes, items, pets, and more. For this first visit, you must visit the working fields. So we have the working fields and no other place that we can go. Trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items, or inn items is what we can unlock. Well, it doesn't tell us much, so let's click on this. Here's where you unlock more trinkets, combat items, inn items, and stagecoach upgrades for further expeditions. It is vital to continue unlocking items, so spend some candles here whenever you can. Each item unlocked at this altar is also immediately granted into your inventory for this current expedition. Alright, well, we've got 5 candles, 4 things, and we can do 1 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we could do any combination thereof. Do we have any suggestions in chat on what is wanted? For those of you who have seen or played this game for yourselves, perhaps you have some good suggestions. I don't usually allow this kind of suggestioning except when I request it, and today I am requesting. So please, Dusklights and others, if you have suggestions on what would be good going forward, feel free to enlighten me. I would love to hear from you guys. Lurkers, please note, this is optional. You don't have to talk to me. You can just lurk in the background and be happy, lovely, wonderful people. So don't think that there's any less love just because you don't tell me to do things in chat. I love you all. I mean, one of each is like, all of them are good. One unlocks when is not something I keep in my head. I don't really care if there's like, do you think that the early game benefits more from trinkets or combat items, stagecoach items, inn items? Like, all of them are good, obviously. The suggestion in the tutorial or the information stuff is get them when you can. Max it out quickly. But like, if you have any suggestions on should I go heavy on one thing versus another, that's a whole thing. But like, if all of them are good, I'm just gonna take one of each. A trinket and inn item would be good first items. Okay.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
So, an unforgettable trinket, the silent treatment. If stained item is equipped at the round start, stealth 50% or stealth times 2, 20%. If stealth, 50% crit. If no stealth, 50% damage taken. Oh boy.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Ooh, a speed bag, which is an in item. One target, round start, 5% in one region. So that is kind of a buff for a region, is to get them to be slightly faster, I think. So that, we have 3 left. Bet that 5 candles right now is not a coincidence. It is definitely not, because we just came out of the prologue, which is AKA the way they teach you how to play the game. It is your tutorial level, and so you get enough candles for one of each things. I think that's a dodge token. I haven't memorized what the tokens all mean, but yeah, I think it might. You might be right. All right, we have one of each, and we've got enough tokens to do one of each combat and stagecoach items if we would like. Yeah, maybe one of each. Okay. Thunderclap
Every
grenade.
twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Shuffles. 25% chance of stun. Iron
New
banded
instruments
wheels.
will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
So, on entering a region, gain +1 wheel, +2 max wheels. Stagecoach items are essentially trinkets for your stagecoach and provide valuable powers and bonuses. They can only be mounted or removed at the Wainwright, who is at each inn. Your stagecoach has a limited number of slots for equipment, but more can be unlocked at the Altar of Hope. Now we're out of candles. So now we must embark.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
Onward into the mists of our minds.
Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here.
We must complete our confession. I hereby acknowledge and accept the fullness and severity of my mistakes, but the first start of confession is denial. Rhesus Cactus.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough. I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake. That would doom us both. Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause, and I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism. The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Here we are once again deciding what to do with our party. Their quirks have changed. Is now the master a Tangle Explorer. In the Tangle, 100% route scouting. So one of the regions that we can decide upon is the Tangle. He's also light sensitive. If the flame is above 75, combat starts at a debuff ×2. I don't remember what the sword means. offhand. I could look it up. Let's find out. Weakness times 2, so his attacks will be much less. Cosmic Slayer, plus 5% crit versus Cosmic, as well as Execution 2. So some enemies are classed as Cosmic, which means that he is much better at slaying them. But he is off guard. Combat starts, he is dazed. Rounds start 50%, whatever that debuff is, vulnerable. So he takes more damage at the beginning of every round. Or every... yeah, at the beginning of the round, or the beginning of combat round, he starts off dazed and vulnerable, which is really bad, actually. Audrey is calm. 20% chance of resolute. I believe that's when she gets too stressed out, she might resolute versus the other way. Resolutes usually clear all stress. At least they did in the first game. I don't know what they do. They are not equipped yet. I can't seem. I don't have access to the inventory. I'll have to wait until I get into the coach to deal with any of that. But we did get them in our inventory. It's just we're not there yet. But yeah, so she is able to be calm under pressure. Pyromaniac. Oh, what fun fire brings for me and thee. When she is hit, she gains fire 2 for 3 turns, a 5% chance. But she has a 5% chance to apply the same on hit. At the round start, she gains a 5% chance of whatever that is. It's not even in here. Doesn't tell me what that is. Not entirely certain. Weird. Like, I can't even mouse over it because this does not stay up. Alright, and then as far as our now permanent Plague Doctor, he's a pyromaniac, or a photomaniac, so if the flame is above 75% the round start, he starts with good stuff. But he's also a neat freak. He depends on cleanliness for sanity. Plague Doctor, what can you do? What is this? Dodge. He starts with dodge. Possibility of dodge at the beginning. Okay. So we're just gonna...
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
We're gonna go with the usual suspects. That's what this particular grouping in that particular order is considered. They each have a goal. So his goal is to land the killing blow on 2 gaunts. Her goal is to visit a field hospital. His goal is to use a glimmer of hope twice. And his goal is to visit 2 assistance encounters. We'll have to keep that in mind as we go. Plague Doctor is a girl? Possibly. Not entirely certain. Grave Robber's a girl. The Highwayman and the Man-at-Arms are definitely boys, so it's possible Plague Doctor's a girl. We'll definitely learn later. Let us find out what happens next. Onward to the actual game now. With our real guys. The Valley.
The time for denial has passed.
Sure. So now we should be able to equip our things. Everything except the Iron Banded wheels. Let's see here. This is an inn item, so I can't even use it until we get to an inn. Dodge 5% for one reason. That's fine. Let's see here. I'm gonna give this to her. And you actually benefit the most from this. I can't equip it? What? I cannot equip it. I have no idea why I can't equip it. Weird. Let us go.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
And he is not dazed, which is good. No, we're just gonna get you. Ew. That's perfectly fine. Make you a little more difficult. She resisted. That's fine. You missed, you jerk. Ooh, but not a lot of damage. That's fine. We're just gonna have fun with you. And then he gets to actually do stuff. Just fun times. Get wrecked.
Steady yourself.
Ow. That was not nice. That was not nice at all. Get wrecked. Either a second trinket to be equipped, the stained thing, or some other similar status applied, aka stained. Understood, Death Flights. Thank you for the assistance. You. Get shot. You get kabonked. Nah, we'll just death blow you, it's fine. Get wrecked. Woohoo! We got mastery points. So, they can upgrade hero skills when we reach inns. That's all we need to know. We also got relics and baubles. We will take all of that.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
First in, first in. Triangle money! Yeah.
Rest now for a time.
We reached the Torch and Crown and gained 2 candles. So, baubles are used to purchase trinkets, stagecoach items, and to repair the stagecoach. So, triangle money is very important. Relics, square money, is the main currency to buy supplies. So, and then mastery points, obviously, are diamond currency, and they are to upgrade hero skills. So, we have 52 squares, 5 diamonds, and 20 triangles. You are less stressed. Nobody is stressed now. But as you can see, we have a lot more things that we can do here. And we do have the speed bag, which gives one target. Let's just do all. Let's actually put our currencies up at the top. Beautiful. One target is slightly faster in speed. So let's see. His speed is 2. His speed is 5. Her speed is 5. His speed is 4. So really, just Barristan needs to be faster. Can we just... Yes. Reflexes are the first and best line of defense, so now his speed should be buffed. Round start, speed, or his dodge should be buffed, which is also fine. Positive relationship chance in this in, negative relationship chance in this in. Fun times. Not great for either. Probably because he's light sensitive, I don't know. You. What's going on? Yeah, it's just that across the board, I think. Yep. Yep. So we can do nothing with this trinket. We might be able to sell it, though. And then we can do this. So...
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
So here are the combat items, if we want to grab any. We've got a bear chap. We've got anti-venom, a burn salve, medicinal herbs, chalk dust, laudanum for stress removal, and a glimmer of hope. We need glimmers of hope because one of our people wants to use them twice. So, glimmers of hope acquired. Yeah, I bought 2, and I'm gonna get 2 of these, and 2 of these, and 2 of these. I think that seems reasonable. That way everybody's got something. 2 targets, -2 stress, -2 speed. Another speed bag, which we can no longer afford. A whiskey flask for 2 targets, which I believe ups relationship. This is fire resistance and plus 10% max health for a region. Add diseased 5%, add quirk 5%. Yikes. Yikes. Trinkets. We could get the Minor Gilded Mind again. There's also the Minor Sharpness Charm. A Hail Draught, which ups HP, but minus to crit, which isn't that bad for Barristan, but that's okay. 20% healing received. -15 resistance to whatever the triangles on the side are. Another Gilded Mind. An Anchoring Charm. And it's poison resistance, but we can't afford it. So we can afford basically these 2 or 1 of anything else. Forced movement, you believe? That's probably, yeah. I'm gonna get this for Barristan. That's the one I like the best. We couldn't afford any stagecoach things anyway. And Flame. We could get Radiant Flame, which is a plus 30% traveling heal, plus 5% crit, minus 25% traveling flame drain, but minus 15% candles of hope across the regions. So we can buy this. It's kind of an upgrade to our current flame. It will make things slightly easier, except it will mean that our progression at the Altars of Hope will be slower. I think we'll do this next run.
the means of mastery.
So we can upgrade somebody once, I believe. I could be wrong. What do I want to upgrade for him? Kind of want to upgrade Rampart because that's what I use the most. Instead of dazed when target is comboed, it would be stunned. That would be nice. This just ups damage and crit on and for Wicked Slice. This gives him Riposte 3 and Dodge when he goes full in Duelist Advance, which is not bad at all. Combo, remove Dodge, Stealth, and then cannot gain Dodge for 2 rounds. Tracking Shot, not bad. We haven't had to use Tracking Shot yet, though. And then Take Aim is whatever the sun symbol is times 2, remove blindness. I don't remember what the sun symbol is. You can mix and match? Yeah. We haven't really used Take Aim either. It's just basically a buff. Let's see here. 50% crit when target is comboed. And then pick to the face if we upgraded it. Apply on crit, remove shield. So that would be pretty good upgrade. This one ignores shielded ally, ignores dodge when she is stealthed. 50% crit upon combo, but basically all this does is up the damage and crit of Thrown Dagger. Flashing Daggers, if it's upgraded, ignores dodge when she is stealthed. Poison Dart, its upgrade is 4 poison for 3 turns and greater damage and crit. We use Poison Dart quite a bit. That would actually be a pretty good upgrade. And then Absinthe doesn't really change anything. It's not at all useful to upgrade it? Weird. Oh, that's not true. It does one thing. Instead of dodge, it does dodge times 2. It's triple dodge. It just ups the dodge component of Absinthe. That's all it does. Which is powerful. The dodge, like, having greater amounts of dodge is great, but I think I'm going to upgrade Poison Dart. I like this one the best. Alright, for you. Because she's been using a lot of it. Noxious Blast. Poison 6 for 3 turns. Very nice, very nice. And ups the damage and crit, ups the damage as well. Blinding Gas, which blinds people in the back. Combo, 33% blind and dazed, not just blinded. Ups the percentage. Ups the crit. Okay. Bleed 4 instead of bleed 3. And then, of course, it ups the damage and crit percent. But we should probably do this one. Battlefield Medicine. If HP is below 50%, instead of healing 20%, it's 25%. Removes dots, and then it also removes dots from self. So even if you don't get the healing, you get your dots removed, which could be very useful. And then an ounce of protection... a 25% of the dot resistance and a 30% of disease resistance. Cooldown goes down by 1. Ooh, that could be really good too. Duskflights wants to be the Plague Doctor. Okay, I will make you the Plague Doctor. I'm gonna do early battlefield medicine. For you... We haven't really gotten to stress, so... Defender, that's pretty good. I've been using Rampart a lot, though. I'm going to go Rampart. And then for you... I've been enjoying pistol shots, so stunning people would be really good. And honestly, I'm also going to do Ounce of Prevention because we're going to start needing it. So I might as well have that. Good. All right. Yes. Duskflights is now our Plague Doctor. Welcome in, Duskflights, to being Plague Doctor. Alright. Our Plague Doctor... You are not the Glimmer of Hope person. No. You just want to land a killing blow on Gaunts a couple of times. So let us give you... Burn Salve. You have this. You just want to go to a field hospital. For now, I will leave you with that. You, I think, are a Glimmer of Hope person, yes. You want to use this, so we gotta use that twice. As for you... You will take this. You will also take this. Then we have this for backup later, which is fine. Cool.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly. Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
We do not have enough to add in the wheels. Just the ability to... But when we enter a region, we will gain a wheel. So, as long as we don't destroy our wheels in the process, we'll be fine. As a plague rat with the fistfuls of blight. Yep. Welcome, Duskflights. Alright. That is that. Now we must select a route.
The first of many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride out unbowed.
So the inns are where we rest and recover. Inn items can only be used at an inn. They can heal stress, bestow buffs, and perhaps most importantly, change affinities between heroes. We can view the items to see what they do. The provisioner will sell them. The Wainwright does this stuff. Before embarking from an inn, you must select which region to enter next. Each region has a different enemies and challenges, and your party may be better equipped to deal with one over the other. Regions have a condition and a goal. The condition tells you what special game effects are in place for that time only. The goal gives you an optional accomplishment to aim for. If you successfully complete the goal, then you will be given the reward shown once you arrive at the next inn. Mastery Chainers are the only spot where you can upgrade hero skills. Hero paths can be changed here for a cost by selecting the hero path ribbon icon. Mastery is refunded for heroes when they change their paths. And mastered skills can yield dramatic results. Spend your points wisely. They are shared amongst the entire party. All right. We have learned all that. So we do have somebody whose specialty is the Tangle. Their goal is fight 6 or less road battles, and we get extra Candles of Hope. If we go to the Sprawl, see, 100% creature dens, oases, and a field hospital. We do want a field hospital. This one has academic studies and scouting. Complete the region with no stagecoach items equipped. Well, we already have one equipped, so that we will not be getting this. So I think the Tangle is the way to go anyway.
Mud and rain, resignation and death.
All right.
This land is truly barren.
We have just a little bit of money left. I'm gonna go with a whiskey flask. We are gonna do you and you. There we go. So now they have a slightly higher relationship between themselves. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. All right, time to go to the Tangle. Wish us luck. We shall journey onward, yes. Thought I saw something under Mastery Changer when there was a change path option. Yeah, there is. You can change path, but we do not want to. It costs 4 to change a path, and we're fine with the path we are on. We're not going to worry about the change path. But thank you, Dusklights. Onward we go. We embark in the Tangle. Outside the valley, the road becomes more complex. To see what lies ahead, open the minimap. The minimap shows you the road ahead as best you know it. Locations that you can visit are shown by icons. If the location is scouted, the icon will tell you exactly what's there. Unscouted, have question marks. Your party has a base chance to scout each location when you enter a new region. Different stagecoach items can help you scout more reliably. Also, look out for watchtowers, which will reveal all remaining unscouted locations in that region. Even road detritus can sometimes yield useful supplies. Crash through debris to find loot. Fear not, the stagecoach is built of strong stuff.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
So he is a Tangle Explorer, which means that we have 100% route scouting. That's the advantages here. But this is what we know. Here is the stagecoach, up ahead, rough patch, or a barricade, and a hospital, or an oasis with candles. We actually want to go to this hospital for Audrey. So we are gonna go towards this barricade. Here we go. Each route also has a type: safe, barricade, hazard, rough patch, or oblivion tear. Scouting abilities reveal route types in addition to destinations. This can be very important for picking a safe path. Yeah, there may be others, but I would prefer the hospital just because that way we get that out of the way. Eeps, I wanted to hit that debris. Okay. Here we go. So he is currently weakened, but that's okay. We have...
Observe the subject carefully, and
He's
you
currently
will
blinded.
discover its weaknesses.
The mongrels currently have
What can
dodge.
we learn upon closer inspection?
We don't know what this guy does, but he's bad. So we're gonna do this. Get wrecked. Have some blight. Ew. That's no good. Alright. You That's fine. Don't like you. No, sir. You are now stunned. That's not good. An ounce of prevention, please.
Collaboration confers advantage.
That will help. Alright. Do we just... How do we use this? I guess... here we go. That's how we use it. And let us get rid of you. Get darted, you jerk. Take that. Ow, the stress. Ow. At least you missed the second time. Jeez Louise. Time for her to heal up a little bit. Let's see here. Get wreckaged. We just have these frickin' dogs. Goodbye.
A master stroke.
Ow. Please heal her. This is getting out of hand. Alright, hero go complete. Kill this asshole. War medals, which are baubles, and a minor sharpness charm. Nice. We will take all. Alright, who has the highest speed? You have a 4, 5, a 5, and a 2. Well... You can slow down, girl. Take this. There we go. Onward. Ah, I didn't mean to avoid that one. And then we get to the field hospital. Alright, there are many other locations to visit along your expedition. In time, you will learn the advantages of each. A field hospital is the only place where you may cure disease, remove negative quirks, or reinforce positive quirks. Only one quirk per hero can be reinforced, so choose wisely. They also sell some curative items. Hero goal complete. So we can heal everybody. Cool. I don't think I have enough money for this. Yeah. So much money. But holy crap. I wish I could get rid of this. That would be great, but I do not have the money for that. So, and then she also sells some things, which we don't have enough money for at all. But that's okay. Oops, return to game. So he needs to kill Gaunts. She's done. He's done. Assistance encounters. We need to search for assistance encounters and battles, essentially, is all we have left. Cool. Oops. Well, it is time for us to go. Thank you very much. As the stagecoach drives, heroes will slowly heal. This healing rate can be improved upon with some stagecoach items. If heroes are badly wounded, try to avoid location fights and drive for a while to heal back up. What do we have coming for us? This is where we are. We have an Oblivion Tear and nothing. This is an unknown, but this is a cache. I don't think I want to go to the Oblivion Tear. Honestly, let's go for the cache. That seems like a reasonable thing. Go this way.
Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself. Perhaps it is not here at all.
Hey Chameleon, welcome in, welcome in. We are playing Darkest Dungeon 2 for spooky season. It is Spooktember, aka Subtember here on Twitch, so feel free to enjoy, sit back, relax, and enjoy my struggle.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
We got more Glimmer of Hope, we got a bear trap, we've got playing cards, we got medicinal gear for the next inn that we come to, and we have the Unwavering Standard. All allies behind gain shield, gain on miss if first in turn order to weakness. Well, I know who to equip that with. Baristan. My dude. You have a combat item still. That's an in item. You're getting this, because you're in front. Everybody behind you gets more shields, and, well, if you... you are not first in the turn order, ever. So that should be... good, good, good. You have this... You have this. You have that. We are all good. Okay. A rough patch to a watchtower or a barricade to the Shrine of Reflection. Let's see. Creature den. We have 3 wheels. We could go to a watchtower and open up this place a bit more to know what's coming up. Reduces oblivion tears. We need to go to fights. But maybe we should go to this creature den. We kind of need to find gaunts. We can only go here if we head to this watchtower, or if we head to a Shrine of Reflection. There's other things. Ooh, you have looked into this game a few times? That's awesome, Chameleon. So last spooky season, last year, I did Darkest Dungeon 1, and I beat it. It took me like almost 6 months, but I did it. It was hard. Now we're in Darkest Dungeon 2. Holy crap. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're trying. Dusk Flights, you were kind of stressed. It's not good. Screw it. Shrine of Reflection. We're gonna go that way. Let's go get a candle. Audrey got de-stressed. Good for her. Alright. Duskflights wants to get a death blow on a gaunt. Here are some gaunts. This is perfect. And have him buff. Have him buff. Take aim, my dude. Yes. You... We don't know what you do, but I kind of want to have fun with this. Get wrecked. You guys, get wrecked. He's a problem. He is a problem. You have too much stress. Let's bolster you. And you are gonna make the back row unhappy. Uh-oh, we've been blighted. Not good. Exactly. Dust Flights, you were very stressed. You just bought Sengoku Dynasty today? Oh, that sounds awesome. I hope that you enjoy it immensely. You know what? An ounce of prevention.
Cooperation is the key.
Must spend their entire turn using a firebomb skill? Interesting. What do I want to do? I would like to throw you in the back. Get wrecked. You, I want to take out this guy. He's a problem. Kind of like Medieval Dynasty, but it's more refined and based on feudal Japan. I mean, that would make sense. Firebomb! This guy. Get burning.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Look, any stress in this game is already too much. Not even a joke. Any stress in this game is already too much. Stress equals bad in this game. Alright, you... We'll just poison you, it's fine. He needs to change positions, unfortunately. It's fine. We'll get the next ones.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Alright, we got a minor protectorate. Plus 10% healing given from skills. Ooh. War medals and relics. We will take all of that. Thank you. Minus 10% damage. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm also gonna move you here so you can stab people. All right. We have 6 or less road battles. We've done 2 out of 6. We need to do assistance counters. He's already apparently landed the killing blow on 2 gaunts. That's done. We just need assistance encounters. Where are they? I don't know. Not here. We may not be able to do assistance encounters. So I don't see them. Maybe there. Maybe here. I don't know. Onward. I had a hope for Wild West Dynasty, but it was a massive flop. That sucks. I'm kind of happy it came out when I had been burned a few times by bad pre-release games and took a step back from them, since it would have been money wasted. Well, maybe next region. Yeah, maybe next region. I mean, he's we just had that's his quest for a while. We've done 2 personal quests already, so it's not that big a deal. The Shrine of Reflection. Whose story do we want to find out? Tradition drove us to into each other's arms, or estates, rather. The jeers, the whispers, they pushed me deep into my studies. Walls will never again hold me, or my ambition outflanked my fellow officers at soirees and mock skirmishes. Ooh, who do we want to find out about, guys? So we have Baristan, Dismas, Duskblights, or Audrey. Whose story do we want to begin? Duskblights redeems. Queen May decides that a vote. Oh, that's mean, Duskblights. It's mean making me choose. Okay, fine, I will choose. We are going to start with Dismas. He's kind of my favorite. We're gonna start with him. Freedom.
Highwayman. Chapter 1. Freedom. A prison riot. A fleeting chance to escape incarceration.
Oh, I see. I made a bad opening move. This is going to go terribly for me. That's okay. I have to stop you. I recovered from my bad opening move. Whew. Get wreckaged. Take that, you filthy blackguard. Okay, this is problems if I can't get knocked back. I would like to move here. Yep, that hurt, but that's okay. It's where I need to go so I can stop him from getting reinforcements. Whew. Alright, well, he's not a problem. It's my turn. No. Get smacked. Okay. You need to die. And then I need to go back. Ow. Shoot. Reinforcements are coming. That's the problem. Get wrecked. Goodbye. Problems. So much stress. I cannot reach him. Now I can. Get wrecked. Whew!
He would be a fugitive, a hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
So I have opened up his point blank shot, which means that if he is in the first position, he can now move himself back one, move his target back one, and combo them. Very good, very good. So this is the first time that we can change up what he has. So I'm gonna remove tracking shot and get point blank shot. That makes me happier. Stress. Stress is problems. Heroes begin the expedition with 0 stress and gain stress through a wide variety of game events. Stress can be lowered in a variety of ways: combat items, in-items, hero skills, and more. Shrines of Reflection are where heroes can revisit their memories. By confronting their past, they unlock new skills. At each shrine, choose a single hero to advance their story. If the story is completed successfully, the new skill unlocks. Those unlocks are permanent. Whenever you use this hero in future expeditions, they will have unlocked these skills. High stress. As stress mounts, the hero will become more irate, and this increases the chances of negative affinity changes with other heroes. Try to keep stress low in order to promote a harmonious party, which can be treated by combat items, aka laudanum, or in items, combat skills, and more. If a hero's stress bar fills up completely, that hero will suffer a meltdown. The hero suffers immediately affinity loss with all other heroes, and then the hero also drops to low HP. An ill-timed meltdown can ruin an expedition.
The destination is never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
Ooh. What do we want? The creature den reduces oblivion. Or loathing. Reduces loathing. Here's a hospital, an oasis. This is a lair. And this is, of course, a cultist encounter, which is like the boss battle before we get to the inn. If we reduce loathing, that would be good, but... because this has loathing, this has extra loathing. What do we think, guys? I actually think the creature den is probably our best bet. I don't know what these other things are. One of them could be an encounter, or the assistance encounter. We need 2 of them. Let's go for the creature den. We're gonna lose armor, but that's okay. We have 1 left. Driving in a hazard will damage 1 point of armor on the stagecoach. If the stagecoach has no armor to deduct, the party will be ambushed and an urgent repair battle will ensue.
Resigned to the end of things, they waited for death. And still they wait.
Time to go to a dungeon. So we've got 3 people who have a comment on it. Deep underground, that lair. Minus 15% loathing, and then whatever the door icon means. Avoid. Minus 15 per flame avoid. Fascinating mutations. Take me closer. This is just a combat. Eyes up, they could travel in packs. This is a combat. So we would avoid the combat, but we would have less light. Or we can go into the combat. Baristan doesn't care either way. I think we're gonna fight. Duskflights agrees. They become friendlier. This is what we're up against, guys. Fortunately, you're not dazed. So we don't know what they do yet, but they're all bad.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
They're all bad. Let's just do this. They both dodged. But that killed some of their dodge. Gross. He's now blinded. This is terrible. You. Get wrecked. That's a problem. Don't like that. An ounce of prevention was needed earlier.
Cooperation is the key.
Ow. But he resisted. That's so good. How is it that you miss? Oh, because you're blinded. That's fine. Took away your dodge. Let's see here. You are gonna blind the back row. Except that somebody dodged. It's fine. You go next and do less damage because of that. Get wrecked. Let's bring this spider to the front. Riposte is in play. Quit munching on my friend. I don't like it. Get wrecked, spider. You're a problem. Your friend is also a problem, but we got riposte going on, so it's helping. Oh no. Don't like that. But that's fine. You, go further back. Bring that other spider to the fore. Alright, you need to start dealing some medicine
This
to
wound,
people.
at least, has been tended to.
It is a creature like a creature place, so it's meant for that. You. Death blow on at least one asshole. That's good. Quit biting my front row. It's not nice. And crunch. Burn, baby, burn. Please feel better. Didn't quite kill him. That's okay. Get wrecked, you spidery bitch.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Goodbye. Oh no, we got round 2. Let's defend you. That will just help, I think. Oh, goody. You know what? That's fine. Get rid of your dodge.
Stumbling and stupefied.
You get blighted too. No, you dodged it, but that's okay. Riposta's still gonna get whacked. Let me see here. Let's have fun with that. Ooh. She resisted, though. Let's remove your dots. And... Hey Daniel, welcome in! It's going pretty well. We are playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Second game. It's going about as well as one might think. We are out of the heals. Let's do some of that, shall we?
The slow suffering begins.
And I get rid of you. Well, we can definitely do some damage. That's probably all we can get. Ounce of prevention ourselves again. There we go. Ooh, she got critted. That's not good. No. Get whacked. Get shot. Gross. Much better. Can you even hit that one? Yeah, you can. Goodbye.
The work continues.
Victory. Bulbous gland. Deliver to the inn to gain discounted trinkets. I'll take it. Let's go. Oh boy. Do I have anything I can give you? Glimmer of Hope. No, let's do this. You can get bear traps. Anybody else out? No, just you. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Alright, alright, alright. Where are we going next? So that is fine. This also reduces oblivion, or reduces loathing. I kind of want to go to that hospital, though. Yeah, we're gonna go to that one. To the unknown. I hope you are doing well, Daniel. I hope you are doing well. Here we go. Ooh. What jerk-ass thing do you do?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
You are gonna be a problem. I have a feeling. Let's just get that done. Let me see. Who do I want to shield? Or do I want to shield anyone? I kind of don't. I kind of just want to make you go back. Get blinded. That did help some. That blind really did help. Alright, well, let's remove this, first of all. And then, get rid of you. Goodbye. You can burn salve yourself and get some healing in, and then Battlefield mess your friend, because holy shit. Dumas is almost dead again. You get poisoned.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, thank goodness we healed him before, because that was bad. Why are they all picking on Dumas? Or Dismas? He's such a nice guy! Yep, just got home from the mall and lunch with your mom? That sounds awesome. You know what? Get back. It's fine. Wow, I needed to give him speed bag instead. Everyone is picking on my guy. Oh no. He's been combo womboed too. Please, don't die.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Get back. Or at the very least, get dazed. There we go. That got both of them.
One less obstacle in our path.
Goodbye.
A petty hindrance. A master stroke.
Get wrecked. Goodbye. I just dotted him to death. No worries,
In this
Nashi.
weighty gloom, a spark.
Take care. Lurk away if you'd like. Alright, we got relics, we got war medals, we got another sharpness charm. We will take all. My poor Dismas. And more glimmers of hope for you, I guess. That's what we've got. There we go. Not that it will stay in this, but whatever. He is dying, and I have no way of helping him, so onward we go. The Churgun's table. Oh boy. We've barely enough light to flee. -10 flame, avoid. Leeches of a subspecies I don't recognize, battle. Goodness, I put my foot through one, battle. So we can run away. We're at 46 torch, so we would lose 10. We'd be at 36 if we ran away. We already have -3% to death blow resistance, and the enemies already have a 15% enemy advantage chance at start. I don't really want to get rid of more torch, so I think we're stuck in a battle. Here we go. Yeesh, Dismiss was not happy about that. But here we are in the battle. Oh, that's problems. Alright, well, that's only going to hit him. We're just gonna make that a problem for him. An ounce of prevention for everybody.
Cooperation is the key.
We've been debuffed with problems. You know what? I need to save you.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
She did resist some stun, though, which is good. You need to be
This
healed.
road cannot be walked alone.
Let's see here. Get wrecked. Take damage. Both of you take damage. Get wrecked. Defend him. Take more damage every turn. You are the least problematic thing here. Please heal him. Thank you. Armor break, yes. Good, good, good. Get killed.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Once more for him. Get rid of that bleed. Do lots of damage, because that's what Wicked Slice do. He is so stressed out right now. It's not good. Take that. Unfortunately, we must bolster self. That will de-stress you a little bit. Much better. Not quite dead. Can only blight you. It's fine. She's kind of on fire. Maybe...
In crisis, We can rely only upon each other.
Goodbye. Oh shit, there's a round 2. Welp, you're the kind of
Analysis
the bad.
is the natural prelude to action.
We know what you do.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Okay. Take that.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Alright. What do we need? We need you to not be a problem, except you're gonna be a problem, but I at least got rid of your dodge. Yeah, I see them. I just was not paying attention to that. Oh boy. This is going badly. Already.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You missed. He's so close. It's so bad.
Steady yourself.
He has already had his meltdown, which is just bad. Passing to heal. They will regain some health if you choose to pass their turn. That's a good idea. She's already healed.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
So far, he's resisting death.
A breakthrough.
We will pass, and he will heal.
Sweat-soaked brows. unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
And then he heals again because of the combo. Jeez Louise.
Anxiety foments insidious fears. The enemy weakens and wanes. Bafflement and vexation.
Missed. She is stunned, so she can't do anything, which is fine. Let's see here. He is going to do this.
She understood death, but could not defy it.
Dusk Flights, you are correct. The Plague Doctor is a girl, and now dead. Dusk Flights, you have died. Yep, that's how it do. Unfortunate. Dead heroes remain dead for the entire expedition and will not be available for use again on your next expedition. Heroes that have died, but if heroes have died but you have unlocked additional hero classes on your profile, replacement heroes will await you at the next inn. These replacements can be chosen when selecting an empty chair at the inn. New heroes have no mastered skills. Each unlocked class can only replace once per expedition. If enough heroes die or you haven't unlocked any more, you may not be able to fill your party. When a hero perishes, you have the option to carry their remains to the next inn. This honors their sacrifice, and in return, you will receive Candles of Hope and Mastery.
The slow suffering begins. Malaise, measured and steady.
His resolve is tested. Meltdown. Everybody's mad at him, but he has no more stress. He's still resisting death. Let us pass again to see if he heals.
Fight through the fatigue.
He is not healing. She's effing wheeze. Stay here, you jerk. Get whack-a-mole. There goes Dismas.
Every road must end.
I guess. We're doing what we can. It's not good. We finally armor broke him. He was the problem all
Simple
along.
variable, easily resolved.
We will take all. I have 2 left to survive till the next inn.
The loathing.
Evil is overtaking the world as shown by the loathing meter. Higher loathing results in tougher conditions for the party. Loathing increases when traveling in Oblivion Terror routes and when crossing loathing locations. Loathing is reduced by winning fights at locations. Road battles don't count. Choose Resist, Lair, or Oblivion Ingress locations to keep your loathing in check.
Whispers.
1. We have some trinkets. If target is bleeding, plus 15% crit. Apply to attacker when hit. Bleed 1 for 3 turns. Apply on crit. If Bone Saw is equipped, 2 for 3 turns. Add 5% chance to add disease on crit. I think that might be the way. He's now fragile. Minus 15% max. Well, that sucks. Plus 15% meltdown chance. When damaged, plus 1, a 10% chance of 1 stress. That's not good. Not good at all. She's still what she is. Ay, ay, ay. It's not good, you guys. We may not survive this run. I didn't expect us to.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
So we would go through an Oblivion Tear to get to the Oasis, or we get 0 armor to go to the hospital. I'm gonna go to the hospital. We have some money.
Decidedly inconvenient. At least we know what's coming. The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
We are indeed exposed. When a stagecoach is ambushed due to depleted wheels or armor, the party must fight off a group of opportunistic enemies while at disadvantage. Each combat round, one hero will be randomly chosen to assist in repairing the stagecoach and won't be able to act normally. But we made it to the field hospital. Max HP. The very least we can do that. Do we have enough? No. Lux. It's problems all the way down. Do have enough for something. Calming incense. Remove bleed. Stitching kit. This is minus stress. We have 12. We can get 2 bandages. Heal Audrey? Yeah, well, she's okay. She's still got healing ability. He was bad. But I suppose I could just heal them and not take anything. There we go. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's basically all of our money. We can buy, remove. Actually, I will take a laudanum. That's all I can afford.
Tinctures and remedies. The science of hope.
Laudanum for you. That's it. That's all I got. Here we go. The last encounter is ahead. Oops, didn't mean to miss that, but here we are. Oblivion's Rampart. Yeah, no, I did, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. The cultists. Cultists emanate from the great evil at the mountain. They appear at Oblivion's ingress and Oblivion's rampart location. The last location before an inn is always Oblivion's rampart. Cultists are always a tough fight, but the rewards are equally valuable. Defeating them reduces loathing. The affinity system... Affinity changes. Yeah. This is gonna be problems all the way down. This thing is bad. It buffs everybody. He is now debuffed. It's bad. Bolster.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
You just want to firebomb people. Let's go. You're a problem. All of it's a problem. Hate that. Hate you. Meltdown time. And look, he's not doing well. This is a self-heal only. We need to kill this thing.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That's all he can do. Get dazed, I guess. Oh, that thing is stealthed now.
The smallest variable
But that's
can
dead.
make all the difference.
Okay.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, she is... Audrey is...
The mind cannot hope to withstand such a protracted assault.
No, let's do you. Let's get rid of you if we can. You're gonna be bad and do bad things. Yeah. Okay. Pass so that you can heal.
Trapped, held captive by fear.
He's back on death's door, and it's problems all the way down. I'm gonna lose him. I'm pretty sure.
Stupendous! Darkness encroaches. Inexorable.
She's resolute this time. She didn't melt down. That's great for us, maybe? We're probably not gonna survive this, but we'll try. Last of Us, yeah. She had a resolute up chance. Please stop. Please stop. She only wants to firebomb next round.
A slow suffering begins.
Well, you know what? Be on fire. That thing died. Cool. It's gonna buff itself. It's gonna buff its...
This
no.
is no time to falter.
We can actually heal ourselves, thank you. That should help us. Let us heal ourselves again for even more possibility of survival. She's blinded. Well, back to death's door we go.
The sum total of violent equation.
And that is the end of our
unfavorably
run.
Rounded down.
That is the end of our run.
On and on. Over and over. Until the truth is laid bare. And you are finally free.
Welcome, welcome. once again, we start at the beginning. 20 candles seems good to me. Yeah, we will be able to upgrade a whole bunch of things. You got 2 before they did. Yeah, no. This is what happens is you start at the beginning.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
So now we can explore the Altar of Hope. There is the Intrepid Coast, the Timeless Wood, the Living City, the Working Fields, and unlock all heroes to gain access to the mountain. Recollection is all the things that we found, so it'll tell us what we found. So currency and provisions, it tells us which ones we found, combat items, in items, trinkets, stagecoach. So we can kind of look back at what we know. All of the items you have unlocked or found are displayed here. You can review them to plan strategies. What have we not hovered over? Excuse me? Why do you have that? I don't know. So the Intrepid Coast gives us certain things. Let's find out. Here's where you can invest in boons that will assist your journey now and in the future expeditions. You can also unlock pets, stagecoach, cosmetics, and infernal flames. So, for the stagecoach, packing, +2 inventory slots, 3 more to upgrade. +2 stagecoach item slot, increases chance that candles appear on the map, wheel points, armor points, inventory, increased loot from running over road debris. Yeah, that's kind of what it. Resourcefulness, wealth. Arriving at a valley inn gives you more relics and baubles to spend. Location and route scouting percentage up. Repair costs down. Arriving at a hoarder gives you relics. An academic's cache gives you a free random item. A valley inn, even more stuff. Hospitals, heroes 10% HP and -1 stress. Free item at an inn. Yeah, so maxing it out is nice. Companions. Unlocks a pet slot in the stagecoach and an orphan wolf cub which can be found. It gives +5% stress resistance per luxury item equipped and +10% positive relationship chance. And then more pets can be found. Renown unlocks the filthy stagecoach skin. Yeah, this just gives you upgrade, like, we can change what our skin looks like for our stagecoach. That I'm not going to worry about. And the Infernal Flame. The Fragile Flame can now be found at the Valley Inn. It mounts to a stagecoach. The Despairing Flame. These are all, like, the different, I guess you could say, modifiers to your run. A logbook, because it's a good boy. Where is the logbook? I don't see a logbook. So that is what is in the Intrepid Coast. The Timeless Wood, however...
Memory is the hearth that warms the mind.
Here you can unlock the ability to imbue heroes with memories. Each memory will remain with that hero as long as they are successful in their expedition, or if you abandon an expedition while at an inn. When the hero can be used again in the next expedition and they keep their quirks, path can be kept or changed. Furthermore, every time a hero is victorious, a new unique confession, they can have another memory invested in them, up to a maximum of 5. Fallen heroes on unsuccessful expeditions or heroes from expeditions that are abandoned in between inns will forget their memories. So let's see what this does. Just more memories available to choose when illuminating into heroes. Recalling memories cost fewer candles. So this is how you upgrade your heroes, I guess. The living city.
Look to those who have known fear and failure in ample portion.
Here you can unlock and improve heroes. So, the bounty hunter, the Hellion, the jester, the leper, the occultist, the runaway, the flagellant, and the vestal. Or you can get the blinding blade DLC and get even more people. I don't have it. So, oh, the recollection equals logbook. Gotcha. Personally, I love me a vestal. But we can unlock other classes. Or upgrade the ones that we already have. So, more death resistance, a trinket, a man-at-arms specific trinket, the sergeant path, stun resistance, another trinket, another path, etc. and so on. Vestals are amazing! Shall we get one? Shall we unlock this? We have a Vestal. Unlocks Vestal. What does this do? Death resistance. There we go. I'm going to give everyone a little bit of death blow resistance. That should be nice. That should be nice. I have 2 left, and then we know what the working fields does. I'm gonna unlock another trinket and another combat item. Dark
Every
Impulse.
twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
The Dark Impulse is stained. It unlocks the potential of cultist trinkets, plus 20% debuff resistance, minus 10% damage per negative token. Healing
New
salve.
instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Heal 12. That's baller. That is baller. Yes, excellent. So now, if we want to use the silent treatment, we have to have Dark Impulse with it. There we go. Well, that is all of our candles. We shall now embark. We found the thing! Indeed.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
We did indeed find the thing, Dusklights. You are correct.
Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous nightmare. You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
All right.
Interminable faculty socials became something of a delight, knowing we'd abscond to a quiet table and lose ourselves in riveting discussion and passionate debate. The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
All right, which lost souls shall we try today? We now have access to the Vestal. This round, she has Warrior of Light. If the flame is above 75%, start of the round is Strength, 10% chance. Pillager Fearing. Bandits evoke a certain childhood trauma. She has +1 stress versus pillagers, or a 50% chance of +1 stress, I should say. We have another Plague Doctor. This one is a Sprawl Tactician. Round start, dodge, I should say advanced dodge 15%, and in the sprawl plus 5% crit. But he's got a bum leg, which means that he has move minus 40% move resistance. Yikes. Not the worst, to be honest. Our Grave Robber this time round is steady, plus 15% move resistance, plus 10% resolute chance, and vicious, plus 10% damage, but on attack, 15% chance to become weakened. Not great. Dismas is on guard, which means that he is plus 1 speed, so he will start first. At combat start, he gets dodge times 2. Not bad. But he misses the mark. 10% chance of being blinded on turn start. Don't have to take me, but I want to be a doc again, please. No, that's fine. You're the one who's doing it. And Barristan is nocturnal, so if the flame is less than 50%, he has plus 1 to speed. And if the flame is less than 50%, he also has plus 15% damage. But he doesn't have any loss for it being above. And he is also problems with pillagers. Well, that's unfortunate. If you too want to be named a Darkest Minion, feel free to spend the channel points. If so desired. Alright. Who do we want to take? Well, we're taking Duskflights. Duskflights likes to be in the back.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
I actually think I'm gonna take...
A sister of battle. Repudiated, but unbowed.
I'm gonna take the Vestal.
Hunted. Harried. A fugitive seeking to outpace the past. Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So he wants the assistance encounters, he wants to land killing blows on pillagers, she wants to visit a hoarder twice, and he wants to scout a region with a watchtower. That is our personal goals. Onward to embark. The Valley.
The time for denial has passed.
Barristan, you can have the healing salve this time. Dismas. We're gonna wait to see if we get what we need. I don't really want that. Onward.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
All right. Let's see what we can do. You know what? Riposte time. Let's go. You are also going to knock him back.
Bafflement and vexation.
Let's see here. Ignores dodge, ignores stealth, target becomes dazed, removes dodge and stealth. Deals 100% damage. This is a buff. Okay. You. Aha. Conviction empowers certain skills. So we just want her to use things so that she can become very full of conviction. Get wrecked. Ooh, not good. Let's see here. We're gonna do this again. We want the riposte. Let's see. You know what? Does this have... Yes. Get combo womboed.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Get wrecked. Get blinded. Kapow. The first fight is always the easiest.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Alright, currency at the top. They don't stack because they're not the same thing. Or rather, they stack in stacks of 40. That's annoying. Onward we go. Our first inn. The mountain waits.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Equipping Radiant Flame. The Radiant Flame is mounted into the designated flame slot on the stagecoach. It can be equipped at any inn during the expedition, but once equipped, it cannot be removed until it is over. So, we've done one without the Radiant Flame. We might decide to do Radiant Flame this time. Let's do some mastery training.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
We are definitely upgrading this again because I use it a lot and it's very useful. I think I'm going to do Duelist Advance. I like the play between the front two guys, so we're gonna do that one this time. With her, she is a healer, and healing is good. This will heal 30% of health, so that's just good for everybody. We're gonna also do your heals, and then we're going to do blinding gas so that that back row gets the possibility for 33% chance combo, first of all. Crit percent chance 10%, but also blinded and dazed, which will be very useful. So we just want that back row to not have a good time. Back row is what destroys us most of the time. Yeah. So that is where we do. We are out of mastery points. Awesome sauce. Let's see here.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
This button doesn't do anything because I don't have anything to spend it on. I don't have anything to use it on, so that does not help us, but we can buy
Conventional
things.
fare, but fairly priced.
The Radiant Flame 2 does not It does not cost us anything to take, but once we use it, there's no going back. However, we get plus 33% traveling heal, plus 5% crit overall, plus 25% debuff resistance, and minus 25% traveling flame drain. But it does mean we will get less candles of hope. So, we're gonna take it this time. I said we would take it. We do not have enough triangles to get any of these. That would be inventory slots. That would stack food. This would de-stress us. This would scout. We can't afford any of that. Are there any trinkets we care about? Let's see. This is stress resistance, death blow resistance, but minus 10% debuff resistance. This is fire resistance, but more likely to get poisoned. Better healing, less damage. Better poison resistance, less bleed resistance. Plus 5% crit, but minus 15% healing. I am gonna grab this one for my healer, because I don't think she needs to necessarily do all the damage. We do want some combat items. Let's see here. One sec. Let's see. Watchtower, Hoarder, Pillagers, Assistance Encounters. Nobody wants to use any objects, so that's fine. You are getting this one. Alright. I would like both of these. Why not? That's one for everybody. I can get one slime mold. Or I can save the money. I'll save the money. Alright, dusk flights. You're gonna get burn salve. You're gonna get poison. You're gonna get anti-bleed. And you are going to get more healing. We're just gonna save that for somebody later. We'll need it later. We absolutely will. I'm not gonna give that to anybody. Can I sell that? I don't want to discard it. I want to sell it. Doesn't seem like I can sell it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Time to put the flame on. Flame on, guys. Flame on. Alright. Time to select
The
a
first
route.
of many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride out unbowed.
100% resistance encounter, location scouting, 200% resistance encounters. Complete the region with no stagecoach items equipped. I don't know if the flame... I don't know if the flame counts. Does this count? I don't know. 100% chance Candle of Hope chance at assistance encounters. Ooh, we need to go those. Candle of Hope's at academic studies as well. Candle of Hope chance at oases. But avoid the hoarder. Except we have somebody who wants the hoarder, but we can probably wait till the next region if we survive. I don't have a problem with it. We're gonna go to the Tangle again.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Except we're gonna do it next time. Because my time to stream is almost up. 1 run per stream. I'm not good enough at this to do otherwise. But we did do a lot of reading for various things. So it's not like... We should end up starting here, correct? I don't know. We did lots of cool stuff. Either way. But yeah, the token glossary we're still working on. She has the Consecration of Fortitude, which grants 50% chance of block or dodge to the hero in this rank on turn. Does not stack with other consecrations. So that's what our Vestal currently has. Is the Consecration of Fortitude, I think. It's either that or she had... Yeah, because this is the upgraded version. So the upgraded one is 50% chance of block plus or dodge plus, so... But yeah, alright. So that... We will go to the main menu. This has been the Darkest Dungeon 2. As you can see, the 2 is here. It is sneaky. Darkest Dungeon 2. We will continue this tomorrow because I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. If that is not your time zone, please give me a follow and put on notifications so that at the very least here on Twitch, you know when I go live. Alternatively, I post when I go live on Twitter, so if you'd rather a Twitter update on going live rather than a Twitch one, that's your alternative. And plus, we can become better friends. Yell at me on Twitter. I would love that. It's also 2 as in Twin Peaks, kind of. Yeah. But yes, so this is our spooky season game. I will be playing this until either I complete it, at least a single run all the way through to the mountain, or until we've decided we're done with it. I'm not entirely certain which will happen first, but we're gonna be on the struggle bus for a while. We're gonna get into it and dig deep. That was actually probably my best run to date with you guys, so thank you guys for being here. If you have missed any of today's stream or any of my prior games, including my churn through Darkest Dun 1, you can go over to YouTube and check them all out. The VODs are there for you 24/7. Some people even say that they help them go to sleep. Perhaps not the Darkest Dungeon playlist, but everything else. But yes, if you subscribe and ring the bell, then you'll know when the VODs go live in case you miss anything, or you just want my company anytime, day or night. But with all that being said, I am a streamer, and as a streamer, I raid my friends. I raid similar people. So let's go find out who we are raiding today. You know what? We haven't raided Diafluff in a while. She's playing Overcooked 2, so that might be a little bit more of a fun time, sort of a calm down time, rather than what we experienced here in the Darkest Dungeon. I would love it if you guys are subscribed to me so you can use my emojis, such as the wave, the high, and the love emoji. But if you are not, please feel free to use any love, heart, or raid emojis that you have access to. I'm always happy to spread the love for everybody involved. In any case, I will see you guys again tomorrow as we continue our attempt at getting to the Darkest Dungeon on the mountain, and I hope that you guys have a really fantastic day. But now we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.